Welcome everyone, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Symphogear, Season 5, Episode 6. Miku's dead!
No,
she's not.
Wait.
No, definitely not. The bait that she was decapitated and there's a fountain of blood and all that stuff, that is bait.
No.
That is bait, that's what
obvious.
That is.
That's bait.
Right, exactly.
Very obvious that a McUgly older guy was decapitated.
Right. Yeah, that's what happened, because there was no way in hell that this show would actually kill off Miku, much less ever, much less through something as gruesome as a decapitation, especially with Elf9 just sitting there.
The only way Miku is dying is so that she can transcend to become a goddess.
Yeah, if she ever somehow dies, she's having some, like, coming back from beyond the grave with angel wings or something, and, like, defeating God himself or itself with, you know, the power of love and Symphogear and all that. Yeah.
Because of course.
Of course.
Yeah. But someone who's not necessarily, she's kind of lost her way in her mind.
Just a bit. Just a bit.
Needs a bit of love, a little bit of hold handing.
Exactly. There are many different types of saving that needs to go around here. And, well, I think our hamster might be the one to do it.
Yeah. So, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. All right, everyone, now be sure to go check out the reaction portion of the video in the description below, then come back here for the discussion. God, this show is just going full ham. This is ridiculous.
Words. What are words?
What do we have to say? So they tried to pull off the, like, oh, you think there's an actual plot twist going on here with Miku, and it's like... Right.
It's like, no.
Even the characters don't really think that, so the show's like...
Yeah, it was... I was a little sad that Hibiki was the only person who really, like, reacted strongly to the idea that Miku might be dead. Like...
No, they knew.
Hey, they've seen enough bullshit over the course of the last several years that they're like they have nerves of steel. They're like those freeway drivers. They're like, you know, we've survived noise this entire time. If we see girls in battle suits and everything shooting guns and
it's been public news for a while. It's been public news
for a while now. So now they're just like, okay, cool. Oh, damn it, no penny shot.
But yeah. All that being said, this episode gave us the bad guys' plan, Noble Red, actually leading to something now because they have Miku in addition to Elf9, and Elf9 might be willing to help them depending on what she now knows of what they're doing. And that's cool because I've been waiting for the plot to move along so we can actually, like, get to the end of the series where we can kind of see a goal in mind, but nope, still more cryptic stuff.
Hey, we got golden beams shooting up into the sky. Like, if that's not the summon god in the empty spirals. Oh yeah, that too. See, this late in the show, if a monster shows up at the end of an episode, it's got to be a pretty crazy monster in order for it to even register in my mind.
Or even like be something where I'm like, I can't get invested in you. You might be gone in 5 minutes in the next episode.
This one, let's be real. This one doesn't even look scary. It doesn't.
No, the reason why it looks scary to me is because it looks like a coffin or an egg or something that stores something else. And because of perspective, we don't know actually how big it is.
It opens up and releases another fedora-wearing dickweed. You know.
It's Steve, you know.
God shows up
from the legends.
God shows
Adam
up
and Steve,
and he tips his hat to the girl, Milady.
Yes. Maria having some late in the game intrigue added to her gear.
Right. I thought you were talking about the sass that, like, where she was
the relic
like,
that it came from.
Hey, Tsubasa. You know, yes, right.
Yeah. I do like that they're trying to give some drama and some complexity to the characters reacting to this stuff, because they do care about each other. And while the show I wish would spend more time building up any reason why they, care about each other. But, it's...
Hey, no, we know why they care about each other. It's just that, we don't get to see as much of it as we would like because, too busy with the action.
Yeah, right? yeah. You got to have an action scene every episode.
Yep, exactly.
And this one was pretty good.
This is pretty great.
I had some illogical consistencies some logical fallacies that I was hoping they would avoid, or I was joking about, they're obviously going to do this, and they're like, wait, they didn't do it. Oh my god. They didn't summon noise, because that would...
Exactly.
But
yes,
no.
they did. They did that once the Symphogear users are there, because at that point
that
the
was
jig's
wonderful.
Up. Yeah.
And then, of course, he pulls out the most bullshit, literally shadow clone jutsu on a car.
Right.
And I'm just like, I can't even. I could even tell when they were setting up the 3D models of the car. I'm like, those are all going to blow up. But then, then suddenly the Symphogear users are there.
Mm-hmm. Which makes sense because if you're doing a secure transfer of an important package, you have some of your superpowered, girls be following behind, so that way if something goes wrong, they're there.
Yeah, but it was entirely arbitrary as to who was there.
Caleb, but because, totally.
No, but really, why would you have the melee dagger wielder on a highway protect chase?
No, obviously, because it's less collateral damage than the boatloads of missiles.
There's just times when
you need precision. You need precision, Caleb. That's the thing.
There's just times when...
Oh, wait, no, she also shoots lasers.
Right. There's times when the show does things that are just
that's why.
So, actually, they make perfect sense.
It's the two long-range characters, lasers and guns. If you're gonna be...
Lasers? She throws out a sword whip.
She's
Renji
right,
Bleach.
But she has the points where she goes full on Penny from Ruby, where she has the swords shoot the lasers. She's done that a few times.
I don't care. It's not what her actual base weapon is.
Oh,
that's her her
who cares?
ultimate.
But if you have the ability to use lasers,
and then
we got card jutsu.
I guess it's just been a while since we've seen
because
fight, I guess.
Oh, sure, that too. But no, the real lesson here, reinforced yet again by this show, is that, these girls are badasses and everything. Mm-hmm. But a single regular ass dude, is better than all of them.
All of them, yeah. He has literal breaking of reality abilities with illusions and stuff. So that's awesome. But then, of course, Iron Woman or
missiles out of every possible joint in her body.
Yeah. She's a cyborg zombie.
Yep, that's right.
I'm all about it.
Opening up with the what do we call them? Boob missiles, boob rockets, boobockets,
buckets,
hot pockets.
Hot pockets. I don't mind either one.
Would it be a cup size or a payload?
I'm trying to take this episode somewhat seriously, but then having them realize that the Kazunari group is actually working with them here.
Well, and
that
they
being
have
contacted
proof
over the
so they can
phone,
be like, hey.
Well, right. But being told to Genjiro means that at the very least that even if he was to get killed right there, they would have a way through this.
That Genjiro would know, we have 112% certainty.
I actually really like that because then in the song lyrics, one of the lines is 120%.
Oh, nice.
And
Yeah,
it was
might have been 120%. I can't remember.
No. You're right.
In the song lyrics,
they mention another number above 100%. And it was just a moment where I was like, no, this is Symphogear. We're on Gurren Lagann territory.
Because damn it, why should surpassing the limits just apply to the superpowers? Mm-hmm. Why can't it apply to mundane technology? Right? Like if you do a scan, it's not 100% certainty. You got 112% certainty or whatever it was.
Yeah, it's to mitigate against dodge debuffs.
Yeah, exactly.
Stuff like that.
Exactly.
It's reality debuffs.
The plot armor debuff where it's like this can
there was
counteract
some mitigation.
This can counteract up to 12% aura of stupidity. And still have certainty.
I would just love to hear someone just come in and be like, actually, there's a reason for why they do that.
They're like, no. If you
let me break it down for you mathematically.
I've seen some out there explanations from like hardcore anime fans when like we're like, wait, does that make sense? And then they're like, no, actually it does. Sometimes it totally does. There are some times where the explanations are pretty out there. I would love to see the explanation for where it's like, no. In advanced mathematics. Also, the fact that like it actually took kind of a while from the point when the car just fucking goes off the edge to her being like, you just let someone die. I'm like, what? And then of course we get Chris lifting it up with rockets, and it's like,
which also like she's on top of the car. Was she like bolted into the car?
Her heels are dug into the
right.
the hood.
So the rockets, which are firing up, holding onto the car's like frame at that part there.
The point is
the part that naturally goes up with just a little,
The point is that what we know
the hood
is that guy got like
the best
10 to 15
ever.
seconds of just staring straight at ass.
Chris's ass, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. And that's America's ass.
No, it's Japan's ass.
Oh, wow, that's
America are the bad guys.
Yeah.
Come on. They're the ones that launched the nukes from their
Japan's
golf
ass.
courses. or wait, no, her parents were French. So it's France's ass?
So that's the Earth's ass.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Humanity's ass.
Right. Yes. And the bullet curving.
Oh my god, she was literally
wanting.
She was even like whipping them to the side and stuff. I was like, yes, it's such an absurd reference, but it's so weird how that movie, because I think that might have been based off of something else.
Oh yeah.
But that whole concept, I've seen referenced so much for how like shitty that movie was. Like it's the inverse proportion of like Symphogear, where it's the action and spectacle all is so cool. The story makes no fucking sense, like half the time. Oh my gosh, it's so fun. So all in all, this episode was great.
And I think Chris is officially the first duplicate transformation.
No, I think there were a couple of
others.
Yeah, I think Hibiki's been twice.
Oh, that's right. Hibiki got 2. Yeah.
I'm pretty certain about Hibiki, but I think there might have been someone else as well.
I can't believe that I was actually like, wait a minute. Has Chris's had transformation? And then the bullets popped out of the boobs.
Every time
you say
it, you're like, have we seen this one? And I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure we've seen this one. And you're like, no. And then at the very end, there we go.
I wouldn't forget that.
There it is. I remember you, both of you. All right. But okay, more focus on Maria. One of the better characters in the show. That's fantastic.
Yep.
Hibiki was kind of chill over Miku's, death.
Well,
now, obviously, no one actually believed that Miku was dead.
No.
But,
okay. So they had the blood thing happen. So like they didn't say like, oh no, it was someone that happens to have the same blood type. That would have been a bit much. But I think it was more just that. Well, I'm trying to think about it. I'm like, but the episode focused on other things. So is it that Hibiki wasn't having a response? Or it's just, we know that Hibiki is having that kind of response. We're not going to show it, Which
she just
in
went,
a way...
oh no, and then the cutaway.
But is that actually Symphogear cutting out melodrama?
Yes.
Because they're like, hey, we're going to do this thing.
It's
totally
they're
bait.
Okay.
You know Miku's okay, right?
Yeah.
So, yes, Hibiki is, of course, hurting from this, but we're not going to dwell on that because, well, you know that it's not actually happening. Right?
Yeah, so...
It didn't happen. Yeah.
Is Elf9 helping them?
I don't know, but I feel like it would make sense for Elf9 to be like, hey... Because, okay, they could have totally just captured them so that... They could have captured Elf9 just so that then Song doesn't have access to Elf9. You take out the support character, great move, right? Even if you don't have any personal benefit.
But it's literally the place that she was at.
Right,
before.
So I think she is going to help them out, but... I mean, this is Elf9, so she's got some stuff that she can pull in her noggin, Yeah. And I would love to see ways in which Elf9 is a lot more concretely helpful, because even though it's still with the MacGuffin device of the antagonists and all that stuff, the things that she's done up until now has been more of like the arbitrary new skins, basically, for our girls, rather than, I feel like, solving a true problem, because we know that they're going to keep getting stronger and stuff like that. So having something where it's like, no, this is something that really only she could do that is fundamentally different than any of the conflicts we've had to have her help them with before, that could be a lot of fun.
And then Miku is having a vision in her induced state of some kind of being that was very much wearing the bracer relic.
Which is like, wait, is she getting is she seeing the future of like herself or whatever? You know? Because one of the things that I am wondering, like, if they're gonna bring Miku into the group for the final season and have her fight alongside them and stuff, you gotta set up what her gear is gonna be, because the gear that she had back in season 2 ain't around anymore, right? So
I will say it looks like a winged, multi-armed silhouette of sorts.
Yeah.
They have a tail though.
Right.
Oh wait, no.
Or maybe that's just like super long hair.
This could be their hands. Yeah, this could be the hair. And then what's this tail then?
Okay, maybe that's a tail. Or wait, no. Those are there's one on each side. It could be like
tresses,
like coattails, you know?
Oh, okay.
like for like a dress or or outfit or something like that.
This is actually probably going to be her then.
I
think you're right.
I would love to see Miku get just the most kick-ass like transformation sequence, but then also like new outfit and stuff. Because the last time we saw her fight was in season 2, and the stuff that they had in season 2 was season 2 stuff, right? So Miku getting the season 5 treatment, that would be a lot of fun with action sequences, because we've seen
this was followed up immediately with Marie remembering they were blessed in the thing in season 2, which then purified them.
Right.
So they're no longer underneath the curse. This is a lot of kind of recap prep to do at a very specific time so that the audience is ready for the big development that's going to happen for her as a character. So,
yep.
All right, next episode gonna be maybe Goddess Miku, or at the very least Miku in contact with Goddess.
Yeah,
something like that. But y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below. For our Patreon, you can get an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there. And all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel.
We do streams every weekday. The info's in the description.
Yes, if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all
next time.